So we had a rest day.
Yep.
Give your foot a bit of a rest.
Yep.
Iced it, that
Yep.
sort of stuff.
Yep.
Just did a bit of shopping, all that sort of stuff you need to do.
Yeah, just wander around Pokhara and spend a little bit of time, take it in.
So this is where we start part 2 of our journey. So we hired 2 X-Pulse Hondas.
They're not really Hondas, they're Heroes.
Oh, Honda, Hero Honda.
Well, yeah, actually it's an interesting thing. It used to be years ago that it was Hero Honda.
Yep.
But then when the laws changed in India, Hero went off on their own and started doing their own things. But it's true that bike probably does steal a bit of Honda technology on the way through.
So, X-Pulse 200s. Hashim said he had one and it was quite a sweet little bike. And mine was delivered with a flat front tyre. Neither of the bikes had any fuel in them. There was no meat on my rear disc pads. My clutch was fouling on the handguard and was floppy. It was not just out of adjustment, it was diabolical. Yours was not much better. We were expecting an underpowered bike, but a light bike. So
it was light trail bike type suspension on it.
They looked the goods. They really looked the business. But what a dunger! What a shitter!
Yeah, they're terrible.
But we commented on today while we were riding that they seem to make the easy stuff hard and the hard stuff almost impossible. They just buck and weave, and the front wheel just bump steers. It deviates terribly. You just cannot trust it on the dirt. There's nowhere to stand up on it.
It's uncomfortable to stand up on. It really doesn't put you into a good position. And every time you hit a bump or a rock, you just don't know where you're going to end up pointing. And
this is no mistake country, is it?
No.
You don't make an error up here.
No. We were on a road the other day that would have put us over a sheer drop of a few hundred metres if you made an error. So yeah, there's not room for making mistakes.
So we left Pokhara about 2 hours late after trying to find fuel to fill these bloody things up.
Namaste.
And we finally got out of there, and we kept being told that the road was in great condition now, really good condition. It's fantastic. It's bitumen most of the way. Bloody hell, it wasn't.
Nepalese good condition.
Nepalese good condition. It was bumpy and rough in many places. It was far beyond what I was expecting.
Yeah, and it was slow going at first.
We're in Kalapani, Tom. What do you know about that?
Kalapani. I'm not sure what Kalapani means. Pani is water. I know Tatapani, just down the road a few kilometres, is hot water, and you would have noticed as we went through that village, there are lots of thermal hot springs that were advertised, that you could go and in the hotels. Kalapani, I don't know. It might mean cold water.
Probably the worst suspension on a motorcycle I've ever ridden. The bikes that we got were empty of fuel. We got ourselves lost trying to find fuel. So we've had a rather frustrating day, but all's well that ends well. Here we are, and look at the mountains up there. They are hard to describe, hard to photograph. My God, we're on the top of the world. park the bikes nicely and take the photos. It's got to be good for something.
So we're heading north up along the Gandaki River,
Yep.
up into the Mustang area. You know, is part of the Annapurna trekking circuit in this part of the world.
Yep. And we're surrounded by the Giants.
Yeah.
Righto, Tom. We're in Marfa.
We are in Marfa.
Arthur's not here,
No.
but we're in Marfa.
Yeah, we are indeed. Famous for its apples.
And we had some this afternoon.
We did. So we're about 2,600 metres above sea level here. We're in the Gandaki Gorge, the Gandaki River running in the gorge down below us here. And the gorge runs between two of the biggest mountains in the world, Dhaulagiri and Annapurna, both over 8,000 metres.
So today's ride was a funny little effort. It was only a bit of a loop ride, wasn't it? We only came 35 k's up the road, found some accommodation in this amazing place. So
yeah, it's a fascinating little village, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of ride through the villages.
yeah, so we had a few loops through the village. So,
Yeah.
and you've seen that obviously by now, and it's so cute. And the people in the street, they were renting costumes, right?
Yeah, traditional costumes, yeah. Chuktas, I think they're called.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a bit like Sovereign Hill, but they're not on wages.
Yeah, and they're happy just to wander around and take photographs of themselves in their traditional dress. Yeah?
And and we went over another suspension bridge
Yes.
on those bloody X-Pulses.
Yeah,
We're growing a strong dislike of those little things.
yeah, they're not good bikes, are they?
No.
So Andy, I see you walking around in your underwear this afternoon.
Yeah, Tom and I have been sharing a bag, and that bag's been on a 100k round trip back down the road and back in a taxi, and it's only just got back. So yeah, we've been the best excuse to have a sleep in the afternoon I've had. I reckon.
Yeah. It was a good excuse for a nana nap, wasn't it?
It was.
I don't have any clothes.
One of the rides we did, we went back down the valley a little bit, crossed the river, and then worked our way up along the other side of the river, which had very little traffic, not a bad gravel road.
Yeah.
And that
It was a
little
bit of a make no mistakes road. There was a precipitous drop off to the side.
I just pinched his beer.
Stop stealing my beer, Andy.
Yeah, it was. I love that sign that says four-wheel drive falling into the river.
Oh, yeah.
Four-wheel drive falling into the river. Okay, we get it.
Yeah.
And if you're too stupid to pick that up, you probably shouldn't be here, right?
Yeah.
And then when we descended off the hill after going past the lake that was supposed to be spectacular and was a bit underwhelming, we went round the corner and there was just the end of the bitumen and roadworks.
The road ended.
The road ended. There was no warning sign, no
Yeah.
no diesel powered.
Wrong way, go back.
no diesel powered traffic lights, nothing. Just bang. Oh, there you are. Whoops. And then we descended on that amazing little valley.
Yeah.
That little bit of flat with horses grazing on green.
Yeah, well, that
grass.
is the valley, the Gandaki Valley.
Uh-huh.
That's we were riding along the river. Yeah. Okay.
We're on the road to Mukdana. A little restaurant here is called Selfie Restaurant. We've made it to a holy place called Mukdana, and the Hindu religion says that you've got to come here and tick off this as the top of the list of sacred places to visit. People come here to cleanse themselves of sin, and it's one of the things that a Hindu must do, is to rotate around all of the, I think it's 108 of these sacred places. And we're up in the high desert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
this is, we're at around about 3,000 metres, give or take here.
Yep.
This morning we went up to Mukdana, which was, what did we say, 3,700 or thereabouts.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we are really in amongst 8,000 metre plus peaks. Might be about 4,000 metres here.
Most of the riverbed and the areas surrounding it are really gravelly and grey and
Yeah,
lacking
very rocky. Yeah.
lacking vegetation. But this was like a green little verdant paradise. Just popped.
Yeah, with
Popped up.
herds of goats and horses and.
Yeah.
There was a second bridge, which that might be it. They're washed out now or something. Namaste. This way, Dhanyabad. Namaste.
So Everest is 8,830 or something like
Yeah.
that, and we've got Dalagiri at about what, Tom?
I think it's just a touch over 8,100 from memory.
Yeah.
And Annapurna's just a touch over 8,200 from
Okay.
memory. Yeah. So yeah, they're all over 8,000 metre peaks. So I think was it Hashim was saying the other day that 7 of the 14 8,000 metre peaks are in this part of Nepal.
Yeah, and it is gobsmacking. It is everything that I wanted to see.
Yeah.
I don't feel that my trip to the Himalayas would have been complete without seeing what we've seen over the last couple of days.
Without really being there.
The real thing was the last couple of days. So tomorrow our trip comes to an end, essentially, doesn't it? We ride back to Pokhara and jump on a plane to Kathmandu, where we have a couple of lay days, and you fly to Europe and I fly back home.
Yeah. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a fucking joy. The flight worked out beautifully. We're into Kathmandu in no time, and we had a view of the Himalayas at sunset. What a perfect way to do it.